Your warrant had a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. If you are able to post bond, you do need to make sure that you appear for your court date. If you fail to appear for your court date, that would result in the loss of any bond that you post. Another warrant would issue for your arrest, and additional bond could be imposed. This takes care of everything that I needed to tell you about this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, if you will please step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you. Officer. We needed to get some information to you.
You want the paperwork?
No, I can't. Can you ask the defendant where and when his hospital has been?
He's sitting. I asked him to have a seat in the chair because I was going to call him next. Mr. Jones, go ahead and have a seat. The officer will bring you your paperwork when he's done talking to you. An officer, I had Mr. Jones have a seat. I don't know if he has his paperwork yet, but I just told him to go ahead and have a seat.
Mr. Jones? You want to welcome back?
I think we're trying to confirm some information first.
Yeah, I think that's why. Right, he said in July. If you need me to call, I'll try to see if I can get.
Mr. Walker, you said that you were in the hospital in July.
Yes, I've been in the hospital since the 18th of July.
When were you released?
I was released on the 30th, I believe, or something like that. And I went back for my heart condition. I got a heart condition.
Well, you originally said that you couldn't call because you were handcuffed.
Yeah, I was.
So why would you be handcuffed? Because I can find no place where you were in custody.
I was in custody, ma'am. I got proof. I got paperwork. And you can ask all of the nurses.
Who put you? So
I was arrested by the Phoenix Police Department, and I was in custody.
For what?
For the warrants. For the warrants, the probation violations. I have a card and everything. I could have my family send it.
I'm looking that you were arrested today on your warrant. You were arrested today.
I was arrested on the 18th, ma'am. I got proof of it. I have proof of it. The hospital the paperwork doesn't lie. The hospital can send to the paperwork if needed. I have a heart condition, or I have a heart arrhythmia, and I was in the hospital since the 18th. They were trying to do emergency services.
According to this police report that I'm looking at, you were picked up by the police this morning, or I'm sorry, not this morning, yesterday. You were picked up on July 31st.
Yeah.
You were picked up for criminal trespass. And as they arrested you, then they ran you for your warrants, and that's how you got picked up.
Ma'am, that's...
So I'm letting you know right now that I was trying to verify your information, and nothing is matching. Nothing is matching. So your warrants are as follows. I mean, on your failures to appear for your two matters for Maricopa County, you have a cash only bond in the amount of $8,000. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,500. So that makes your total bond between the two cases $10,500. And then on your probation violation warrant, you had a bond amount in the amount of $250. So your total bond between the three cases is $10,750. 8,000 of that is cash only. If you are able to post bond, you must appear for all of your court dates. If you fail to appear for your court dates, that will result in the loss of any bond that you post. Warrants will again issue for your arrest. An additional bond would be imposed. That takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of. If you will please step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
It's just crazy that you was up there and I got paperwork and property and they won't even give me none of my property. So, you guys two people are in.
Mr. Reed, will you please come to the podium? Mr. Reed, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Yeah, it's Benjamin Reed, August 30th, 1985.
You are here today. You have one new case, and then you have 5 probation violation warrants. Those warrants were triggered by your arrest.
Yeah.
You were charged, with 1 count of possession of a narcotic drug, a class 4 felony. I did not find probable cause as to that offense. I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You will have a status conference hearing on August 15th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 19th at 8:30. While I did not find probable cause and you will be released, you must appear for your court dates because I didn't find probable cause today does not mean that it cannot be cured later.
Okay.
As to the probation violations that were triggered by your arrest, I appointed an attorney to represent you in those matters as well. Okay. You will have a probation revocation possible disposition hearing on August 8th at 8:30. Again, I did not find probable cause. The reason for those probation violations were triggered by the new case for which I did not find probable cause. Okay. However, you do still need to go to your court date on August 8th because if the new charge, if that's corrected, then also that would cure the probation violation issue. So you need to appear to all of your court dates, okay?
Yep.
All right, that takes care of everything I needed to advise you of today. If you'll step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork. Mr. Trejos, if you will please come to the podium, and Mr. Sander, if you'll please have a seat in the chair.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
Hope you're doing good today.
Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
My name is Fernando Trejos, 7/30/06.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 1 count of reckless driving, a class 1 misdemeanor, and 1 count of exceeding the speed limit by more than 20 miles per hour, a class 3 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause as to both counts. I did not appoint an attorney to represent you due to the nature of the charge. You are not entitled to court-appointed counsel. You do have an arraignment hearing on August 21st at 8:30. I am going to release you on your own recognizance today. You do have to promise to appear for your court date. Do you promise to appear for your court date?
Yes, Your Honor.
Failure to appear for your court date will result in a warrant issuing for your arrest and a bond will be imposed. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, feel step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
May you repeat my court date, please?
Your court date will be on August 21st at 8:30. You're going to receive paperwork that also will give you that time and location of your court date.
All
So
right,
don't lose your paperwork.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Mr. Sander, will you please come to the podium, and Skylar Lenz, if you please have a seat in the chair. Hello, sir. Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
February 6, 1969, and
What's your first name? Is your name Benedict?
Benedict
And is your last name Sander?
Sander, yes.
And I just want to make sure that your date of birth is February 26, 1969?
Yes.
Okay. You are here today because a direct complaint was filed where you were charged with 1 count of possession of a dangerous drug, a class 4 felony, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, a class 6 felony. The date of those alleged offenses is August 17th of 2024. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference hearing on August 15th at 8:30, and you'll have a preliminary hearing on August 19th at 8:30. I am going to release you to pretrial services. You do have to promise to appear for your court dates. Do you promise to appear for your court dates?
Yes.
If you fail to appear for your court dates or you fail to comply with your release conditions, a warrant will issue for your arrest and a bond will be imposed. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so that takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of. If you have no questions for me, if you will step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Lenz, will you please come to the podium? So, sir, will you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Skylar Lenz, 12/31/1987.
You are here today because you have a warrant out of East Mesa Justice Court. Due to the nature of the charge, you are not entitled to court-appointed counsel. You do have a arraignment hearing on August 20th at 9 a.m. I am inclined to release you on your own recognizance. You do have to promise to appear for your court date. Do you promise to appear for your court date?
Yes, ma'am.
I will let you know that I did have an opportunity to review your case. This is something that's been pending since 2023. I am giving you an opportunity to go to court and take care of it. The underlying charge is a speeding ticket.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so that's your underlying charge. The recommended bond for you was $500. So I'm giving you an opportunity to go to court and take care of it. If you fail to appear and another warrant gets issued, at a minimum, you're looking at $500. If your matter comes back before me, I will definitely impose the bond. So show up to court.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you'll step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork.
Thank you, ma'am.
Alejandro Garcia, will you please come to the podium? And wait. And Mr. Arias Omar, will you, or Omar Arias, if you'll please have a seat in the chair. Hello, Mr. Garcia, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
My first name is Alejandro, my last name is Garcia, and my date of birth is February 28, 1967.
You are here today on 3 matters. You are here on a warrant. As a fugitive of justice, you have a warrant out of Utah. And then you have 2 probation violation matters. As to your probation violation matters, I did appoint an attorney to represent you in both matters. You have a probation revocation possible disposition hearing on August 8th at 8:30. Each of those warrants has a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. As to your fugitive of justice matter, did you have an opportunity to review the placard?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So as a fugitive of justice, you have a right to an extradition hearing. You would be entitled to bond. In this case, your bond is secured appearance bond, $25,000, and you would have your initial hearing on August 11th at 1:30. You have the right to hire an attorney at your own expense. One would not be appointed to you because this is a civil procedure in nature. An extradition requires a warrant to be signed by both the governor here in Arizona and the governor in Utah. That process can take between 60 and 90 days to complete. You also have the right to waive an extradition hearing. If you choose to waive the extradition hearing, you would not be entitled to bond. Utah would have 30 days to come pick you up. In your circumstance, the 30 days would not begin until after your probation violation matters were resolved. Once those matters were resolved, then the 30 days would start. The reason why I asked you if you reviewed the paperwork, because I'm now going to ask you, do you know how you would like to proceed today?
I have some questions. The probation is from Utah too?
No, the probation is here.
Right now I'm in custody for...
So when you came into custody on your fugitive of justice matter, in looking at the warrant, the alleged criminal offense that you committed, the date of that would have occurred while you were on probation. So at the time that you allegedly committed another criminal offense, that automatically triggers a violation of probation. So that's why you have the probation violation matters now, for the matters that you have here.
So I've been here for a year?
You've been here for a year, but you were supposed to be in Utah taking care of some criminal matter. And also, allegedly, you were in Utah. Allegedly, you had police contact for which you did not report to your probation officer here in Arizona. So now you have a problem because you have criminal matters pending in Utah. And as a result of those criminal matters, that triggered a violation of probation here in Arizona. So you have two separate things going on right now.
So the probation violations are from here?
Yes.
Okay, and that's a secure bond?
All of your bonds, your total bond between all three cases is secured appearance bond.
And how much is the total?
For your fugitive of justice matter, you have a $25,000 secured appearance bond. And then for your violations of probation here, it's $500 a piece, so your total secured appearance bond is $26,000.
Okay. So I would like to proceed with a court appearance for fighting the fugitive of justice.
Okay, so then you have a hearing on August 11th at 1:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $25,000 for that. And as I previously told you, for your violation of probation matters, you have court on August 8th at 8:30, and each of those warrants was $500. So your total secured appearance bond is $26,000. If you're able to post bond, you must appear for all of your court dates. If you fail to appear, warrants will issue for your arrest, and additional bond will be imposed. And I will tell you, sir, that I was wavering on what I should do as far as what type of bond should be imposed, given the fact that you have a warrant as a fugitive of justice out of Utah.
I didn't even know I had a case over there. The only case I had over there is run concurrent with the case here, and that's out of Juvenile County.
According to your warrant, your warrant was issued
From Juvenile.
it was issued in April of last year.
April of last year.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's for a drug offense.
Yes, both cases I have over there are for drug offense.
Hold on one second.
And then I have,
Hold on one second.
I'm sorry.
Were you on probation for this offense?
Yes, ma'am, I was on probation, run concurrent with, and I put interstate compact to come over here.
Okay, then we're gonna need to take a pause because I do not think that you are bondable. Is that way for us to confirm if that's the underlying offense that is reason violation for the FOJ? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can call.
Okay, we need to do some more following up on this warrant to see exactly if it's a new offense or if it's a violation of probation, because that will determine whether or not you're eligible for bond. So if you'll please go ahead and have a seat, I'll call you back once we have more information.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Mitchell, will you please come to the podium? Oh, I'm sorry, not Mr. Mitchell, Mr. Arias, I'm so sorry. Hello, sir. Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Omar Arias, 6/14/95.
You are here today because you have three matters. You have one new case, you have a warrant out of Arcadia Biltmore Justice Court, and you have a grand jury warrant. I am going to start with the... I needed to clear. I'm so sorry. So I need to wait to figure out what's going on with Mr. Garcia, and then we need to clear. So I think Mr. Mitchell, we can call his matter. Mr. Mitchell, will you please come to the podium? Sir, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Devin Mitchell, 0619-2005.
You are here today because you have one new case, and then you also are a fugitive of justice out of the state of Tennessee. As to your new case, you were charged with 8 counts of theft of a credit card, a class 5 felony. I did find probable cause as to all 8 counts. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You do have a status conference hearing on August 7th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 8th at 8:30. Prior to this hearing, the court did receive a victim impact statement. The court did take into consideration the impact on the victim as well as the victim's wishes in making a consideration in considering what the appropriate release conditions should be. I will also make a record that the court did review Mr. Mitchell's criminal history as well. In taking all of those things into consideration, I find that a secured appearance bond in the amount of $25,000 is appropriate. If you are able to post bond, you cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. You cannot initiate any contact with the alleged crime, and you cannot return to the scene. You cannot initiate any contact with the alleged victim. Failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court date would result in a loss of any bond that you post. As to your warrant as a fugitive of justice, did you have an opportunity to review the placard? Okay. So as a fugitive of justice, you have a right to an extradition hearing. You are entitled to bond. You have the right to hire an attorney at your own expense. One would not be appointed to you because this is a matter that is civil in nature rather than criminal. An extradition requires a warrant to be signed by the governor here in Arizona as well as the governor in Tennessee. That process can take between 60 and 90 days. You also have the right to waive an extradition hearing. If you choose to waive an extradition hearing, Tennessee would have 30 days to come pick you up. However, those 30 days would not run until your local charges were resolved.
Right.
Do you know how you would like to proceed today?
Okay, if I make a bond, would I get out today?
Well, I will let you know that your secured appearance bond for the fugitive of justice matter is $50,000, and then your secured appearance bond for your new case is $25,000. So your secured appearance bond is $75,000 between the two cases. If you are able to post bond, you would be released.
Say it again?
If you were able to post bond, you would be released.
Okay, and then if I get released, how would the extradition process work?
You still have court dates. So you
Okay.
have your initial hearing is August 11th at 1:30.
Uh-huh.
You would continue to have court dates until the governor's warrant was signed, and then Tennessee would come and pick you up.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
I'm confused a little bit.
So where are you confused at so I can untangle it for you if I
You
can?
said, what am I trying to do? I don't understand. I don't know.
So you do have a new case right now, right?
Right.
So if you chose to waive extradition, number one, you would not be entitled to bond. Your 30 days would not start, so the time for Tennessee to come and get you, that time would not start until after your new case is resolved.
All right.
So, and I don't know how your case will resolve.
So why would I waive it then?
I'm not here to tell you one way or another. I'm just giving you the information
Okay.
to help you decide which way to go.
I don't want to waive it then.
Okay, so then I've noted that you're choosing not to waive your rights. You will have that initial hearing on August 11th at 1:30. Again, just a reminder that if you're able to post bond, you have to comply with all of your release conditions, and you have to appear for all of your court dates. If you fail to appear for your court date, any bond that you post, you will lose that bond, Warrants will again issue for your arrest and additional bond would be imposed. If you fail to appear for your fugitive of justice matters, that warrant does not go away. That case is not going to go away until you take care of it.
All right.
Okay? So I believe we have to print that release order out for you. So if you'll go ahead and have a seat, we'll bring it into you in just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She's not signing.
Yeah, he's not waiting.
This one just has his name as Alejandro. Yeah. This one is, I don't have it.
It looks like he is on. It looks like he is on probation when I'm looking at the criminal history.
The only, no, I don't even have that on mine.
Katrina, I think I figured it out.
I have to take it.
Katrina, I think I figured it out.
No, it doesn't say. It has the OC number of 22-095. It says, is it JUA Ross County? Yeah, this says that it's OC number 22-095. Okay, I just got transferred. I don't know if it was that, you know? You have a lot of automatic work. So, don't do the patient to go over and when you find the information, to Utah, then you go to find. This one here is adult probation and parole. She didn't, so that's, I just call that and she basically that number and adult probation. Okay, if we're interested, then I'll try it. Okay, thank you. the declarations that they can count. Yeah. I don't know, it's very city, yeah. Right. Do you want me to change the charge to probation?
Yes. I mean, it's a fugitive of justice, though. It's still a fugitive of justice. Okay.
Hi, this is I was trying to go over that. I'm just trying to verify the parole location information. Because when I see hit all of it, but I have to qualify I have to officers. Is there a way you can verify this is violation for having contact with no, he was 267. He was arrested here in Arizona. With the NCIC speed violation, so he had verified. He got Murray. Murray, M-U-R-R-A-Y. M-U-R-R-A-Y. That means your last name. Agent Murray.
Can we maybe move this? Do we have time to move it to the 5 o'clock?
No, looks like I'm a fugitive. And like the 445.
Okay.
Judge said that you.
They're transferring you again?
She said you have more information and they don't have access to any of that.
Ask her, what does she need from us that would help her?
For Spillman. she doesn't know how to look at that information. So she's trying to get that. Garcia, Garcia. Her name is Alejandro. No, Alejandro, Alejandro. Andro. 22867. The warrant number OCA is the 22JC0965. JC0965. Is there somebody else that you are able to transfer anything? Sure, can I put you on speaker 1 second? Okay.
Hello, this is Commissioner Arizona.
Hello?
Hi.
This is Commissioner Dyer.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
So the reason why we are trying to figure this out because the reason this answer will determine whether or not this person is eligible for bond or not. So I need to figure out whether or not we're going to be releasing him or not.
Okay, so you're seeing if he has a warrant from us?
The warrant is from you. What I'm trying to figure out, based on the information that we have, it looks like the warrant was issued as a violation of probation, but we're just trying to verify that that's the reason for the warrant. Because it looks like it has the underlying offense for probation, but not that it was for a violation of probation, and I need to be clear on that.
Oh, yeah, so this is a jail. I don't know how we would verify that. And we don't have Agent Murray's number. So we're trying to figure out.
Well, when we're confirming warrants, that's all you do to confirm a warrant? That's all you do there?
Okay.
No, I'm just asking if that's all you do, because if that's the case, then we can go ahead and conclude the call.
Yeah, well, yes, all I can do is confirm the warrant. I can't give any specific information on it because I didn't issue it or anything.
Okay, thank you so much.
So was it, are you check?
Okay. I have to call. I need to just move on.
Okay.
Mr. Garcia, will you please come back into the courtroom?
Mr. Garcia, based on your statements that you believe that you were on probation, and in reviewing the warrant that was issued, the warrant was issued by adult probation and parole agent Murray. That gives another inference that you are in violation of probation, and that this was a violation of probation warrant that was issued. As a result of that, you would not be eligible for bond. You're not bailable as a matter of right for violation of probation.
From Utah, right?
Out of Utah. So,
Even though they run concurrent with this case?
You're still in violation of probation.
Okay.
Regardless if it's running concurrent here or there, that's the reason for the warrant, is that it appears that you are in violation of
My Juvenile County probation, right?
yes, you have two probations. You have probation here
Yes.
in Arizona,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
it looks like you have probation in Utah.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're, according to the information that I'm reviewing, you're in violation of both probations. You have cases, separate cases. You have two cases out of Arizona that you are on probation for that have nothing to do with Utah. And then you have the case that you are on probation for out of Utah. What you're saying is that there was some agreement by interstate compact agreement that allowed for you to be supervised on your probation for Utah here in Arizona.
Yes.
Utah, that your probation officer issued this warrant that you were in violation of your probation. That is what the issue is.
Okay.
Okay?
So I only have two warrants out there? Or one warrant for
You have
violation?
one warrant out of Utah, and you have two here in Arizona. If you violated your probation in Utah, then you violated your probation here in Arizona.
Yes. And
That's what's,
and then I've been here a year.
it doesn't matter that you've been here. I think
Because
you're stuck on the fact.
they reinstated me.
You're stuck on the fact that you've been here. It doesn't matter that you've been here. Whatever the terms of your probation was in Utah, that your probation officer.
I have to go take care of that.
Yes,
And then take care of here too.
yes. So what I'm telling you, that because you have, the warrant is for a violation of probation, you are not eligible for bond.
Okay.
So I misspoke. When I went in, that's what we were over here researching, and from all the information, so I am going to make a record so that it is clear on the FDR that based on the statements of Mr. Garcia, the court also reviewed the criminal history of Mr. Garcia. The court did note that he had a case from 2022 for which he, involving a drug charge for which he was put on probation. That disposition happened in 2023, and he was placed on probation for 36 months. The court notes that the date of the warrant is from 2024. So it appears from, and also on the warrant was issued by adult probation and parole officer Murray out of Utah. So all indications are that this is a warrant due to a violation of probation. As a result, Mr. Garcia is not bondable. So now with that, knowing that information, I don't know if that changes your position on whether or not you want to waive your rights or not waive your rights.
Yes, I'm gonna waive my rights. Because I wanna go settle it.
Okay, so now I'm going to go over some information with you before we can do that, because I do have to make sure that you understand everything that we've talked about, okay? So first, I am going to confirm with you that you did review the information regarding extradition, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that you do not have to sign the paperwork to waive an extradition hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
You do understand that you have the right to have an extradition hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that you have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that you have the right to demand that a governor's warrant be signed by both the governor here in Arizona and the governor in Utah before you are returned?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that you do not have a right to bail because of the probation violation, correct?
Correct.
And do you want to give up those rights and sign the paperwork?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to sign the paperwork?
No, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, or medication within the last 24 hours?
Just my prescribed medication.
And taking your prescribed medication, does that affect your ability to understand what you're doing here today?
No, ma'am.
I find that you knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily are signing the waiver, and I'm going to also sign it. I am directing the Sheriff's Office to notify Utah that you are ready to return. The requesting state will have 30 days from tomorrow to pick you up unless there are local charges pending. If there are local charges pending, the 30 days will not run until the conclusion of that case. In your instance, you have your violation of probation matters here in Arizona, which you have a court date for next week. Your 30 days will not start until after those probation matters are resolved. Then the 30 days will start. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I am going to have you come up, and you'll have to sign the paperwork.
You can split down. And then go ahead and sign in there. You're going to sign one more time. Go ahead. You got it.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so now we just need to clear. Yes, he
You
can,
want to see him now or that? Want everything to be seen?
so Mr. Mitchell and Mr. Garcia can be excused. Everybody else that's here will stay.
All right. I'll move it.
Mr. Aries, will you please come to the courtroom? Sorry for that delay.
It's all right.
Can you go ahead and state your first and last name again and your date of birth?
Omar Arias, 6/14/95.
As I previously started, I was advising you that you had one new case, you had a grand jury warrant, and you had a warrant out of Arcadia Biltmore Justice Court. I'm going to first talk to you about your grand jury warrant. You were charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault with a dangerous instrument, a Class 2 felony, 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument, a Class 3 felony, 2 counts of aggravated DUI, driving with a license that was previously suspended for DUI, a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of endangerment, a Class 6 felony. The date of these alleged offenses is February 22nd of 2020. I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You have an arraignment hearing on August 8th at 8:30. You have the grand jury warrant gave you a secured appearance bond in the amount of $15,000. If you are able to post bond, you would be released to pretrial services where you will participate in drug and alcohol testing and monitoring. On your new case, you were charged with 1 count of possession of a dangerous drug, a Class 4 felony. I did find probable cause as to that offense, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You have a status conference hearing on August 7th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on August 11th at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,500. And then on your warrant out of Arcadia Biltmore Justice Court, I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You do have an arraignment hearing on August 6th at 8:30, and you have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $582. So your total bond between the three cases is $17,085, or I'm sorry, $82. Please be advised that if you are able to post bond, you must comply with all of your release conditions. And one of your release conditions is that you cannot drive a vehicle with anybody under the age of 18 in it. Failure to comply with your release conditions will result in and failure to appear for your court date would result in the loss of any bond that you post. Warrants will issue for your arrest and additional bond would be imposed. This completes my advisement to you. If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Padilla, if you'll please come to the podium.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Adela Padilla is June 12, 1990.
You are charged, you were charged by the grand jury with the 2 counts of child abuse. Class 5 felonies alleged to have occurred on January 14th of 2022. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have an arraignment hearing on August 8th at 8:30. The grand jury warrant had a secured appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. If you are able to post bond, you cannot have any contact with the alleged victims. You can't have any contact with any minors, and you cannot possess any weapons. Failure to comply with your release conditions or failure to appear for your court date would result in the loss of any bond that you post. A warrant would issue for your arrest and additional bond would be imposed. This takes care of everything that I needed to advise you of this afternoon. If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you. This concludes our 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar. We stand in recess until 5 p.m.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that's what has me there.
¿Todos de pie?
One that I haven't reviewed. Oh, okay.
For the record, Your Honor, Sylvia Fisher, court interpreter.
Thank you for your announcement. Please be seated.
Por favor, tomen asiento.
This is the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar for August 1st, 2025.
Estas son las vistas iniciales de las 5 de la tarde para el 1 de agosto del 2025.
The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar.
Las órdenes judiciales en cuanto a la toma de huellas dactilares y muestras de ADN que se emitieron durante la primera lista de causas este mes también se aplicarán a todas las audiencias de esta tarde.
As you heard in the recording, this hearing is very specific.
Como han escuchado durante la grabación, esta audiencia es muy específica.
I will tell you why you are here and if you will have an attorney appointed to assist you.
Les voy a decir la razón por la cual se encuentran aquí y si van a contar con un abogado para representarlos.
I will tell you when and where your next hearing date will be.
Les voy a decir cuándo y en qué lugar tendrán sus siguientes citas judiciales.
I will also tell you the conditions of your release.
También les voy a decir cuáles son sus condiciones de libertad.
If in this hearing these are criminal matters, and so the only information you need to say is your name and date of birth.
Estas son audiencias en materia penal. La única información que deben dar es su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento.
You have the right to remain silent because this hearing is being broadcast and recorded.
Tienen el derecho a guardar silencio porque esta audiencia se está grabando y se está publicando.
Okay, let's begin.
Vamos a comenzar.
Jorge Moreno Lugo, please come to the podium.
Jorge Moreno Lugo al podio, por favor.
Herberto Figueroa Arballo, have a seat by the door.
Heriberto Figueroa Arballo, por favor, tome asiento en la silla que está al lado de la puerta.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre completo y su fecha de nacimiento.
Jorge Andrés Moreno Lugo, 5 de julio de 1987.
Jorge Andrés Moreno Lugo, July 5th, 87.
You're here today on a new Superior Court case.
Usted se encuentra aquí por un nuevo caso de Tribunal Superior.
It was alleged that you committed 2 counts of narcotic drug possession for sale, which is a Class 2 felony.
Se alega que cometió usted 2 acusaciones de tenencia para venta de drogas narcóticas, delito de clase 2.
Also 2 counts narcotic drug transportation for sale, which is a Class 2 felony.
También 2 puntos acusatorios de drogas narcóticas, transporte para venta, que también son delitos de clase 2.
1 count dangerous drug possession for sale, which is a Class 2 felony.
Un punto acusatorio de tenencia para venta, drogas nocivas, delito de clase 2.
1 count dangerous drug transportation for sale, which is a Class 2 felony.
Un punto acusatorio de transporte para venta, drogas nocivas, delito de clase 2.
Also, 1 count of a weapon by a prohibited possessor, which is a Class 4 felony.
Y también haber un punto acusatorio de tenencia un arma por una persona prohibida, delito de clase 4.
And then 1 count of use of a weapon in a drug offense, which is a Class 4 felony.
Y un punto acusatorio de uso de un arma durante un ilícito de drogas, delito de clase 4.
It was stated that you've already hired your own attorney. Is that correct?
Está indicado en la documentación que usted ya ha contratado a su propio abogado. ¿Es cierto, señor?
Para los otros casos que ya tenía pendiente.
for the other cases that I had pending.
Would you like me to appoint an attorney for you in this case?
¿Quiere que le designe a un abogado para representarlo en este caso?
Por el momento sí, porque no sé si pueda pagar si puede seguir pagando el abogado.
Yes, at this time, yes, because I don't know if I can continue paying for the attorney.
So I have appointed an attorney for you now in this case.
Ahora le he designado a un abogado para representarlo en este caso.
You have two important hearings coming up. The first one will be August 7th at 8:30 in the morning, downtown.
Tiene dos audiencias de suma importancia que se aproximan. La primera, el 7 de agosto a las 8:30 de la mañana en el centro.
And that is about the new charges in this case.
Y esa audiencia tiene que ver con las nuevas acusaciones en este caso.
The second important hearing is called an evidentiary hearing. It will be on August 8th at 1:30 in the afternoon.
La segunda audiencia de suma importancia es una audiencia probatoria el 8 de agosto a la 1:30 de la tarde.
The second hearing is required because you are not eligible by statute to be released today.
La segunda audiencia se requiere que se lleve a cabo la segunda audiencia porque por ley usted no reúne los requisitos para que se le ponga en libertad hoy día.
I'm sorry, sir, I don't have discretion. If a new felony is alleged while you're on felony release, you are not eligible for bail.
Perdón, señor, pero no tengo la discreción para tomar ese tipo de decisión porque supuestamente usted cometió un nuevo delito cuando estaba en libertad por la comisión de otro delito.
Okay. All the information is on your paperwork.
Toda la información figura en la documentación que va a recibir.
The officer will give you your paperwork.
El oficial entregará a usted la documentación.
Please call Heriberto Figueroa Arballo.
Heriberto Figueroa Arballo.
And then Jesus Valles, have a seat by the door.
Jesús Valles, tome asiento en la silla que está al lado de la puerta.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Por favor, señor, su nombre completo y su fecha de nacimiento.
Heriberto Figueroa Arballo, mi fecha de nacimiento es febrero 11 del 1981.
Heriberto Figueroa Arballo. My date of birth is February 11th, 1981.
You're here on a new Superior Court case.
Usted se encuentra aquí por un nuevo caso de Tribunal Superior.
There were allegations that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 5 felony.
Hay acusaciones que tenía en su poder drogas nocivas, que es un delito de clase 5.
And drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony.
Y adminículos para el consumo de drogas, delito de clase 6.
An attorney has been appointed to assist you.
Se ha designado a un abogado para ayudarlo.
Your next hearing will be downtown on August 7th at 8:30 in the morning.
Su siguiente cita judicial se llevará a cabo en el centro el 7 de agosto a las 8:30 de la mañana.
A secured appearance bond is available to you at $5,000.
Hay una fianza carcelaria con garantía que está disponible para usted y asciende al monto de $5,000.
You can use a bail bondsman for that bond.
Puede usar los servicios de un fiancista para pagar esa fianza.
Okay. All this information is on your paperwork. Please step over to the officers.
Toda esa información figura en la documentación que va a recibir. Pasa a su lado izquierdo.
Jesus Baez, please come to the podium.
Jesús Valles, al podio, por favor.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre completo y su fecha de nacimiento.
Jesús Valles Bustamante, del 24 de junio del 96.
Jesús Valles Bustamante, June 24th, 96.
You're here on a justice court warrant.
Usted se encuentra aquí por una orden de detención emitida por un juzgado de paz.
It was alleged that you were going more than 20 miles per hour over the speed limit.
Se alega que usted estaba manejando una velocidad de más de 20 millas encima del límite de velocidad.
Your next hearing is at the North Mesa Justice Court.
Su siguiente cita judicial es en el juzgado de paz de North Mesa.
The hearing date is August 6th at 1 p.m.
La fecha de la audiencia es el 6 de agosto a la 1 de la tarde.
Bond is set at $150 cash.
La fianza asciende a $150 en efectivo.
An attorney has been assigned to assist you, but only in the matter of your bond.
Se le ha designado a usted un abogado para ayudarlo, pero únicamente en cuanto al tema de la fianza.
I've included the Justice Court phone number for you on your release orders, so you can call them ahead of time.
He incluido en la orden de libertad el número telefónico del juzgado de paz para que pueda llamar a ese juzgado antes.
Then you can either get this taken care of or make sure you go to your hearing.
Y así usted puede resolver su caso o tendría que acudir a su cita judicial.
All of this is on your paperwork.
Toda esa información se ha incluido en la documentación que va a recibir.
For Madame Interpreter, could you please ask in the gallery for anyone who needs a Spanish language assistance to raise their hand?
Yes, Your Honor. ¿Hay alguien más que requiera los servicios de la intérprete? En caso que sí, por favor, levante la mano.
Okay, we do have one more.
You said that's 33.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be seen at the end of the hearing.
Okay. Thank you. So, thank you. All right, thank you, Madame Interpreter. Although we have the one person, we will be seeing him individually at the end, so we appreciate your services this evening. Hopefully you have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. At this time, call Vincent Villarreal. I'm sorry I said your name wrong. Vincent, please come to the podium. And then the second, Vincent Christ, have a seat by the door. And I apologize, I misstated your name.
It's okay.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Vincent Charles Villarreal, January 1597.
You're here today on a new Superior Court case. There's allegations of disorderly conduct, including a weapon, which is a Class 6 felony, as well as disorderly conduct fighting, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is August 7th at 8:30 in the morning downtown. It is a status conference. A secured appearance bond is set for you at $10,000, so that means you may use a bail bondsman. If you do make that bond, you are not to have any contact with any alleged victims, witnesses, or complainants. You may return to and reside at the scene of the alleged crime only if the alleged victim has moved out. You may not contact the alleged victim directly, so you'll have to do that indirectly if you make bond through some third party. You may not have contact with the victim for any reason, even if they contact you first. The next judge can make changes to these orders based on what happens at your next hearing. All of this is written on your paperwork.
Thank you.
Vincent Christ, please come to the podium. Marie Farmer, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Vincent Crease, 7/17/1975.
You're here today on a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you had disorderly conduct with a weapon, which is a Class 6 felony, and then disorderly conduct fighting, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is August 7th at 8:30 in the morning. A secured appearance bond is set for you at $5,000. You may not have contact with the alleged victims or co-defendants, and I believe that might have been...
Son.
Yeah, okay. So the same order is included in yours. You're not to talk to each other or the other, I think there was a third person there, and you can only go back and live there if the victims are not there. On both of your orders, and I'll have to tell him, or if you read at the bottom, there is what's called a civil standby allowed. You may contact law enforcement to escort you one time to the residence to collect necessary belongings if you're not able to return there permanently.
That's the only place I have.
Right, so you can't all be there because of what happened.
But he has moved out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you know they've moved out, then you can return, and that's why the order says that you may go there if the victims are not there. If the victims are there, you cannot go there except with law enforcement. Okay, this is all spelled out on your orders.
Understood.
Please read it carefully. Okay. Marie Farmer, please come to the podium. Alejandro Orozco, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Marie G. Farmer is February 8th, 1953.
Thank you. You're here today on 3 separate matters. The first one is a municipal court warrant. It was for municipal Peoria. I'm not exactly sure what it's for. It's about transiting prohibited conduct, so maybe you did something that's prohibited on the transit system is what it appears. Peoria issued a warrant for your arrest, and they asked for a $500 bond. This court is going to affirm that, and so because of that, an attorney will be appointed for you at your next hearing about the bond issue. Your next hearing is in Peoria Municipal Court on August 5th at 9 a.m. Your other matters are also from Peoria, and it's the same allegations with the same bond and the same hearing date. So it looks like you had 3 separate cases in Peoria, and they all issued warrants for your arrest. So
Your Honor, in Peoria, I had met a female officer. She told me where to pay the warrant. We had paid the warrant for Peoria. I don't have anything in Peoria whatsoever. But I said in a bus stop, the police know, I said that they don't never come in here. But I have a little problem going on with Diana Kaya. Always, she put python seed in my head, who hatched in my head, messed up. She sent that guy to pick me up, to take me to kill me. But instead, he bring me here.
If you'll need to discuss the facts of your case, either with your attorney, if you hire one, or with the next judge in Peoria. I just know you're here because you have had prohibited conduct in the transit, so that apparently...
I have no knowledge about that whatsoever.
Okay, so it sounds like when you were at the bus stop, that's considered part of transit. It is. So do not go back to transit, right? Don't go back to the bus stop until you get this taken care of. The dates and times are all on your paperwork. It is a cash-only appearance bond. total with all three is $1,500. That's all listed on your paperwork.
I have no knowledge I do anything whatsoever, Your Honor.
Okay, and you can tell that to the next
I
judge.
thank you.
Good luck. Alejandro Orozco, please come to the podium. Bien Ice, or Bernadine Bien Ice, please have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Alejandro Orozco, 11/30/1985.
You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant regarding narcotic drugs. This was a direct complaint that came in June of 2025. They requested a $1,000 secured appearance bond. This court will affirm that. You have an attorney appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is August 7th at 8:30. This will all be on your paperwork. Bernadine Bien Ice, please come to the podium. Abigail Quick, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Bernadette Bienese, date of birth, 1st, 26, 1989.
Thank you, and I apologize that I mispronounced your name.
Okay.
You're here today on a Superior Court new case. It was alleged that you had unlawful flight from law enforcement, which is a Class 5 felony, and failed to obey police, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you at your next hearing. Your next hearing will be August 7th at 8:30 in the morning. A secured appearance bond is available to you at $1,000. If you make that bond, make sure to go to your hearing and follow the other written release conditions. Okay. You have a question, sir?
Should I?
You may ask, but those are your release conditions. Go ahead.
Should I walk with the $1,000 to the court?
That is up to you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your choice.
Thank you.
Okay. Abigail Quick, please come to the podium. Sergio Giordano, have a seat by the door. Giordani, excuse me. Abigail Quick to the podium. Sergio Giordani, have a seat by the door. After that will be Lily Sweet. Please state your name and date of birth.
Abigail Kathleen Quick, 11/16/87.
You're here on a failing to appear bench warrant. You didn't go to your status conference in April this year, and so they issued a warrant for your arrest. An attorney is already helping you in that case. Your next hearing will be August 7th at 8:30, and you have a secured appearance bond of $500. If you make that bond, be sure to follow the release conditions that are included on the paperwork.
Thank you.
That's that way. Sergio Giordani, please come to the podium. Lily Sweet, have a seat by the door. Sergio Giordani. Okay, Lily Sweet, please come to the podium. After that, Trent Spillman. Trent Spillman, have a seat by the door. No, there's no Giordani yet. Please state your name and date of birth.
Lily Sweet, October 11, 2004.
Thank you. You're here on a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you committed shoplifting, which is a Class 4 felony, as well as removal of goods, which is a misdemeanor, failure to obey police, a misdemeanor, and then passive resistance to arrest, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be on August 7th at 8:30 in the morning. A secured appearance bond is set for you today at $500. If you make that bond, you're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victims, witnesses, or complainants. All of that will be on your paperwork. Please step to your left. Trent Spillman, please come to the podium. Matthew Clausen, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Trey Cross Spellman, 5/22/79.
You're here today on 3 separate matters. One of them is a probation violation warrant. It's alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is August 8th at 8:30 in the morning. The bond on that is $100. The next one is also a probation violation warrant, also terms 3 and 5, the same date and time, and an attorney will assist you, also $100. And the last one is your last case, and it's identical. It has a different case number, but it is probation violation terms 3 and 5. It appears you weren't checking in with your probation officer.
No, not true. They switched up my probation officer on me. ma'am.
Okay. So I looked through the APETS notes just to see if there was any way that I could say, oh, he's been trying his best and we'll let him go without anything. But that's not what's reflected in the APETS notes.
Ma'am, I had the same probation officer for 11 months, and all of a sudden they switched it up.
Okay.
I was in the hospital for shingles for over 36 days, ma'am, in 2 different styles of temps, so.
Wow. Those are very painful, I understand, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that. So you have release conditions today on these 3 cases. It's $300 total. It's a secured appearance bond. If you do make it, make sure you contact your new PO or call the number on the
I
paperwork.
don't even know that number, and
So it's on the paperwork. You can definitely call them.
you guys have just switched the probation officer and everything, ma'am, and then I haven't even been notified of it. I had the same probation officer for 11 months, and the next thing you know, it switches. Like, come on, ma'am.
So you have a $300 secured appearance bond, and their phone number is on the paperwork, so you can call them if you are released.
Whatever.
Please step to your left. Matthew Clausen, please come to the podium, and then Thomas Gonzalez, have a seat by the door.
Hi, Your Honor.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Matthew Jasper Clausen, date of birth 10/27/1986.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court failing to appear bench warrant. It appears that you missed your probation revocation arraignment on July 18th. They have requested a $250 secured appearance bond. This court is going to affirm that. You will have an attorney to assist you, and your next hearing is August 8th at 8:30 in the morning. You are not to have the regular things from conditions of probation. Please call your PO within 72 hours.
No problem.
Okay, please step to your left. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I've lost my place. Thomas Gonzalez, please come to the podium, and then Keith Williams, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Thomas Gonzalez, 0143 0803-2000.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It was alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. An attorney has been assigned to assist you. Your next hearing will be August 8th at 8:30 in the morning. A secured appearance bond is set for you at $250. If you make that bond, please call your probation officer right away so that you don't get another warrant. Okay?
Yeah.
All this is on your paperwork.
Thank you.
Yep. Keith Williams, please come to the podium. Christopher Nystrom will be next. Christopher Nystrom will be next. Please state your name and date of birth.
Keith Williams, August 22nd, 1995.
You're here also on a probation violation warrant. It appears you violated terms 3, 4, 5, and 15. So they issued a warrant for you. You will have an attorney to assist you. Your hearing will be on August 8th at 8:30 in the morning. A secured appearance bond is set for you at $250. If you make that bond, please call your probation officer within 72 hours of release. All your other conditions are on your paperwork.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
We're now at Christopher Nystrom. Is he in the back there? Okay. And then after him will be James Robinson. Can have a seat by the door. James Robinson may have a seat by the door.
Judge, this is Dawn Sauer. I will be appearing on this case.
Thank you. I apologize I didn't see you. Now I do. Thank you very much. Please state your name and date of birth.
Christopher Michael Scott Nystrom, and 12/1/87.
Thank you. So you're here on allegations of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, which is a Class 2 felony, aggravated assault against a minor, which is a Class 6 felony, disorderly conduct with a weapon, which is a Class 6 felony, threatening and intimidation, which is a misdemeanor. Would the attorneys like to be heard on would you like to announce? I apologize.
It's okay. Jason Goldstein on behalf of Christopher Nystrom, who was in custody at the podium next to my side.
Thank you. Would you like to be heard on probable cause, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I've read the Form 4, and there's a couple things missing in that statement, and that's that my client was at home when this occurred. Approximately 8:30 that night, there was a pounding on their front door. They could see in their Ring camera that there was two individuals who looked like adults they were the height of adults, even though this is the key point, even though they were 13 and 14-year-olds, these kids were the same size as adults. They were taller Mr. Nystrom said one of them was taller than he was. Wearing motorcycle helmets with goggles, so you could not see that these were juveniles. At 8:30 p.m., there was two of them pounding on the front door, and this will be provided to the state with a Ring video camera. They did not answer the door. There was concern about who they were. They weren't expecting anyone, and it wasn't a knock; it was a pound on the door. Then, at approximately an hour later, Mr. Nystrom and his wife were notified by the camera that there was someone in their backyard. Someone was coming along the side of their backyard towards the front door, but was in the curtilage on the side of their home. They then saw one individual again in a black helmet pound on the door again. At this point, Mr. Nystrom was concerned for the safety of his family, and he left the house in his car. He walked outside, saw this individual riding away on a motorcycle, and he then went to follow them. In the allegation presented in the probable cause statement, it says that the minors admit that at no time did they see Mr. Nystrom point the weapon, brandish the weapon, or threaten them with the weapon. They simply noticed that that he had a weapon by his side. With that, I do not believe that does not meet the standard of aggravated assault dangerous. He made no threats to them. He also, at some point, he saw one individual who had actually crashed the motorcycle into a carport. He was yelling at that individual to come out when he saw four or five other individuals come towards him on the same type of motorcycle. They were all wearing helmets except for one. And at that point, as they got closer to him, his first thought was kind of a panic, but as they got closer, he saw one did not have a helmet. It was at that time that he saw that these were juveniles. And at that point, he realized that, okay, these are kids being stupid, frankly. But at no time is there any allegation that he assaulted them, that he pointed the gun at them, that he threatened them with the gun. The statement in the probable cause statement is that they saw what looked like a weapon at Mr. Nystrom's side, and they were fearful that they could be shot. That may be true, but that's not the law. The law doesn't follow that train of thought. Just because when I first moved to Arizona a long time ago, I saw people carrying weapons on.
We have a limited amount of time.
Okay.
So please, make your argument, yeah.
The argument is just that in Arizona, we have an open carry law. We see people with weapons all the time. We know that there's the potential for them to draw that weapon and fire it at any time. That doesn't, and we can feel the way we want, but legally it's not an assault just because we see someone with a weapon at their side or even in their hand. In this situation, it's clear that from the statements of the individuals that they did not They did not have a weapon pointed at them. They were not threatened with a weapon. They simply saw Mr. Nystrom with a weapon. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And would the state like to respond?
Yes, Your Honor. In reviewing the Form 4, I believe there is probable cause for the charges. The defendant, it indicates that the defendant chased the juvenile victims in a vehicle. Then he confronted them on foot. He was holding the firearm while yelling at them. They saw the gun in his hand. He was 2 feet from one of the kids and about 15 feet from the other. And there was also mention that the victims and the defendant knew each other because the juveniles knew the defendant's daughter. With those details, it's understandable that these 13 and 14-year-olds were in fear for their safety. Someone's chasing them, holding a gun, yelling at them, and very, very close to them.
Okay. Thank you, counsel. So I did pull up the statute while we were discussing, and I also reviewed the Form 4. In the statute, it doesn't say that he had to have pointed the gun at them. It just said that it had to be used in the aggravated assault or in the assault, which the chasing, the pursuit could be considered. So because the bar is so low at this hearing, I am still going to find probable cause on all of those counts for now, but of course, the next judge will actually hear it on the merits, so they can make a different decision if you have additional evidence. But for right now, this court is going to find probable cause. Sir, do you need me to appoint an attorney for ongoing, or will you be representing him throughout?
Your Honor, we have filed a notice of limited notice of appearance. It's my anticipation that most likely will be on the case, but that's still to be determined. Okay,
So just to be on the safe side, I am going to appoint you counsel, just in case. You can always say no thanks if you show up with your own. I just want to make sure that you are represented in this case. And then, as far as the conditions of release, I have already read through the state's suggestions and recommendations, and I have reviewed this case and understand that there are some open questions, and so it is this court inclination over probably objections of the state to release under supervised release today. You are to have no contact with the alleged victims, witnesses, complainants, or arresting officers. Until the next judge makes orders, you are not to have possession of any weapons.
Okay.
Okay? Also, no drugs without a valid prescription or any alcohol. And of course, any orders of harassment are issued against you, you would need to strictly comply with those.
Oh.
It's kind of like a protective order, but because these are not people in your household, it's called an order of harassment.
Okay.
Do you have objections to this order, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, and the state, I understand, had made a recommendation that this would be the court's finding today. So I think, did I sign it?
Are there any weapons?
Is it ready to print?
There might be. I don't, unless they took them.
Okay.
Okay.
Your Honor, just for the record, I just want the court to know that.
Well, this isn't a court of record, right?
Oh, pardon me.
Okay, so just making sure you understand.
Yes.
We're just discussing release conditions, why you're here, and if you get counsel today, it's very limited.
Okay.
But is there something else you'd like to say?
Just that my client's not sure if the police removed all the weapons. They have weapons for hunting at the house, but given the court's order, he will follow the order and make arrangements for any weapons that are still at the home to be removed from the home.
Thank you for doing that. You can, find a friend or somebody else you trust.
Yeah,
So,
they will be removed before I even get home today.
okay, thank you. I appreciate that. And that's all? Okay, thank you. You may be excused. If you want to review for a few minutes the court's orders, you can have use of that room.
Thank you.
Thank you, counsel, for appearing for the state. Were you going to be on any of the other matters this evening?
I am going to appear on 33. That one just showed up for us at the very last minute. But I'll appear on that one. And I don't know if you received the email on that other
I did,
case.
and I was going to review that in a few moments. Thank you.
Okay, do you need me to appear on that one, or?
I think it might be helpful to explain it.
Okay.
So if you would please, I would appreciate that.
Okay, sure.
Okay, and that is down toward the bottom of the calendar. So at this point, we'll go with James Robinson. Please come to the podium, and then Albert Canez, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
James Robinson, 5159.
You're here on a new Superior Court case where there is alleged that you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you at your next hearing, which is August 15th at 8:30. This court is going to release you under supervised release, so make sure you get in contact with them. Their information is on your paperwork. Okay, please step to your side. Albert Canez, please come to the podium, and then Brianna Velasquez Burchiaga, have a seat by the door.
Good morning.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Albert Cañas, February 21st, 1962.
You're here on a new Superior Court case where it was alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is August 15th at 8:30 in the morning. You will be released today under supervised release with random drug and alcohol testing. Make sure you comply with that so you can show the next court that you can stay sober.
Okay.
All of this is on your paperwork.
Thank you.
Brianna Velasquez Burchiaga, please have come to the podium, and James Navikas, have a seat by the door. Please state your name and date of birth.
Brianna Nicole Velasquez Burciaga, 5/18/96.
You're here on a new municipal court case. It involves shoplifting. You're not entitled to counsel because this is a misdemeanor and this court cannot appoint for that. But you have a hearing coming up at Goodyear Municipal Court on August 20th at 1 p.m. This court is going to release you today on your promise to go to that hearing. We've also included their phone number in your paperwork so you can call them ahead of time and confirm your hearing date and time, maybe get it taken care of ahead of time. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Please step to your left. James Navikas, please come to the podium. James? There is no James. Okay. All right. At this time, the court will need to take a very short recess to deal with some DUI warrants that have come in. So it'll just be one moment, please. I'm going back to the calendar. Good. Isaiah Garcia, please come to the podium. We'll go back on the recording to STR. Okay, please state your name and date of birth.
Isaiah Garcia, 0131-2006. Your Honor, I don't mean to interrupt, but...
Hang on, just one moment, please. Ms. Sawyer, for the state, are you available, or are you still on the call?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Do you want to announce formally?
Oh, yes, thank you. Dawn Sauer on behalf of the state.
Thank you. So I've looked at this Form 4, and the one that I am seeing in the system appears to be the same incident that he was already here for and that he went to his hearing for. So can you help me understand how this is different?
Yeah, I've been charged also for it too, and I'm already on bail for it. That's what I'm confused about too also.
So we're going to listen to what she has to say to find out why you're here again.
Yeah, because I got picked up randomly, and they didn't tell me what I was charged with till this morning. That's what I found out with.
Okay, let's let the state speak, and maybe she can help us understand what's going on. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Your Honor, the defendant was previously IA'd for an incident, a shots fired incident that occurred on July 5th. In speaking with the detective, our office has spoken with the detective, and the defendant has conducted the almost similar actions on multiple occasions. They discovered that he had done the same thing 2 days earlier on July 3rd, and in the investigation, they were able to obtain video evidence from the incident on July 3rd. They are very similar incidents. They both occurred in front of the defendant's home. They both occurred in the 3 o'clock hour, but they are two separate incidents. So he's before the court today on an incident that occurred on July 3rd, 2 days before the case that he was IA'd on previously. In this case, the July 3rd incident, they obtained video evidence showing that it was the defendant. And for those reasons, the state is requesting a new bond on this case because it's a different incident in the amount of $75,000 secured.
Okay, thank you. All right, now, sir, so you understand that the allegations against you are now new allegations from July 3rd, but it's very similar charges to what you were here
What the
before.
detective told me is that they already got all the shells for this thing, so they charged. He said they were going to charge me at the same time, and then when he went to see me at the jail, he even told me the same thing. That's what I'm confused about. So
Okay,
that's why
right. So let me explain to you then what I understand from the state. This is what happened. You came in and we actually saw each other. We had IA court and we talked about all your charges, but those were all based on the July 5th actions or activities. Then you had a discussion with the detectives. They found out you may have done this a different time, July 3rd, and they went and got video evidence of it. So these are new activities, but they happened before you ever came in here. It sounds like someone told you they were going to combine it all into one thing, and you thought that's what was happening, but apparently these are going to be charged separately. This is a whole new pre-filing number.
The white ball detective told me, like he said, we're going to put all these together for you. I'm like, okay, that's what I was confused about, because...
Right, I see on this one...
I'm sorry, Ariana.
Oh, no, it's okay. I see on this one that all of the issues are all dated July 3rd, whereas in your last one, I'm going to go pull it up, they're probably all dated July 5th, but I'll go double check. So it sounds like even though someone told you they were going to put them together, they are separate.
I'm just confused why I'm being charged with the firearm again if I already got charged for it. So would I be charged for it twice? Or
if they're two separate activities, like one was on the 3rd and one is on the 5th, you may be charged for both. So I'm just double checking what it said on the last one to make sure you're not getting charged for both on the same day.
And then they told me I have another 3 charges coming, I guess. That's what the detective told me yesterday at the thing, so.
Okay, and let me see if I can see it.
Will this mess up my other bond? Since I didn't...
This is completely separate, and that's why I asked the state to come and explain it to us, because it is complicated. Because you have multiple charges, but they're all for the same thing, but they're on different dates. So that's what I'm trying to get to. Yep.
I also see a note in here that an attorney with our office, the same note I'm looking at, but in speaking with the detective, our office reviewed all 3 reports. There were 3 different dates. The 3rd date is back in May, and there's no video evidence of that. I don't believe that one has been filed, but there is a 3rd May incident.
The one he told me about May, I have proof of me. I wasn't even in the city on May.
Okay.
That our office
So
reviewed the report for.
Okay, and so what I'm seeing, because I pulled up exactly what brought you in here before. And what brought you in here before all says July 5th. So 5, all says July 5th. Why you're here today, it's all July 3rd.
So there's 2 separate incidents?
2 separate sets of charges. And it sounds like what the state said and what you also know, you may have one for May later.
Yeah, and that's the one they told me about when I was at the jail for May. I said I have video proof that I didn't get back to Phoenix till like July 2nd.
Right.
I mean, not July, my bad, June 2nd, because I was out there with my baby.
So, I've heard the state's recommendations. I understand they would like to ask for bond of $75,000 secured. I believe you've been here trying to get this taken care of. You started a job. I think you have enough ties to the community and your willingness to show up to your hearing. I'm going to set it at a $5,000 cash bond. If you can make that, then you can be released. If not, they will transport you to your next hearing. It is on August 7th at 8:30 in the morning, and you will have another attorney assigned to assist you at that time. Okay? So this is a new charge. So that's why you may have a new attorney and a new hearing date.
So is my other bond messed up? Because I've been following.
No, it's not messed up. You went to your hearing.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
I saw that because I looked it up, and I saw that you went to your hearing. Thank you for doing that, sir. So this is a new charge with a new bond.
So my bond regulations are messed up still, because I went to go visit my bond and do everything. So that other bond isn't messed up at all?
This has nothing to do with your other bond.
I know, that's what I'm just asking. So if I bond out of this one, my other bond is still good?
It's still good because you showed up to your hearing, sir. Yeah, you did the right thing. So keep showing up to your hearing.
I showed up like twice. I was waiting there for like all day. I didn't even know I didn't have court until like 5 o'clock. They told me, your court got canceled. I said, huh? It was like
I'm
all
glad
day.
you didn't leave. You went, your presence was noted. It showed up in the system that you went to your hearing. So keep doing that. If you bond out, make sure you go to this next hearing. All that is on your paperwork.
Is it just full 5,000 or 10%? Or just
It's the full 5,000 this time. Okay? All right. All of this will be on your paperwork.
Thank you.
Okay, please step to your side. Thank you, ma'am. All right, the next one we'll call in today is number 33, which is Christian Cal Muku. And I think he should be the only person left in the gallery.
I'm sorry, we did find, Your Honor, the other gentleman that was on here earlier. Hold on.
What is his name?
Jordan.
Oh, Giordani is back. Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Christian, would you please have a seat again? I apologize. Yeah, he never came up before. This is Sergio Giordani, number 25. Okay, Mr. Giordani, thank you for coming.
No
Please
problem.
state your name and date of birth.
Sergio Isaac Giordani, December 24th, 1989.
You're here today on an out-of-county warrant, and it's from Pima County. They would like $500 bond. If you pay that, make sure you go to your next hearing, which is down in Pima Consolidated Justice Court on August 6th at 8:30. If you don't pay that, you'll be transported there. You will have an attorney appointed for you at that next hearing. And it looks like you're already on probation, so if you are released, make sure you call your probation officer. All of this will be on your paperwork. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, and then we had, didn't we have a time critical one?
Commissioner, I'll explain that.
Okay.
Okay, are you authorized to do legal matters?
Okay. So we have a translator coming on in just a moment.
Yes, are you authorized to translate for a legal matter? Okay.
I will go ahead and transfer you to the overhead, and I'll have you introduce yourself. This guy is the line.
There's some space in the right now.
The extraordinary circumstances case.
Okay, that makes sense.
Good evening, is the interpreter on the line? Hello, is the interpreter on the line? Okay, I see they're flashing. Maybe you are on mute if you are the interpreter?
The interpreter.
Perfect, okay. Hello, is there an interpreter on the line?
Please hold for an interpreter.
Hello, this is Jose. I'm your language Spanish interpreter. ID number 6442. I'm ready for instructions.
Thank you. My name is Commissioner Gentry. Can you swear or affirm that you will directly translate my words into Spanish and the defendant's words from Spanish into English as we say them?
All right, sure.
Thank you.
Hola, buen día. Mi nombre es José y seré intérprete en español. Interpretando directamente del inglés al español de la comisionada Gentry y del acusado en este caso del español al inglés.
Please state your name and date of birth.
Mi nombre es Cristian Leonardo Calmuco.
And your date of birth.
¿Y su fecha de nacimiento, por favor?
6 de noviembre del 2001.
November 6, 2001.
Is it November 5 or November 6?
6.
Okay. You're here on a new Superior Court case.
Usted está aquí en un nuevo caso de la Corte Suprema.
It was alleged that you lured a minor for sexual exploitation, which is a Class 2 felony.
Sí, entonces es suponido de que usted atrajo a una menor para propósitos de encuentro sexual y eso es un delito de clase 2.
Also, that you may have had sexual conduct with a minor, which is a Class 2 felony.
También que puede haber tenido conducta sexual con una menor, que es un delito de clase 2 también.
It's been alleged that you may have kidnapped someone, which is a Class 2 felony.
También es supuesto que secuestró a alguien, entonces que es un delito de clase 2 también.
I did read the law enforcement's report.
Leí lo que es el reporte de los oficiales de policía.
And I understand you were trying to help the victim.
Y entiendo de que usted estaba intentando ayudar a la víctima.
Okay. But what you did is illegal in this country.
Pero lo que usted hizo es ilegal en este país.
Okay. This court is going to appoint an attorney to assist you.
Esa corte va a agendar un abogado para que le pueda asistir.
Your next hearing is August 7th at 8:30 in the morning.
La siguiente audiencia va a ser agosto 7 a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Okay. Would the state like to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor, Don Sauer on behalf of the state.
Okay, one moment. The state will need to announce. Thank you.
Don Sauer on behalf of the state.
Thank you. And then if you can just pause for the interpreter, go ahead and make your argument, please.
Thank you. The state views these offenses rather seriously. They involved a 14-year-old girl and involved crossing state lines.
El estado ve estas ofensas bastante serias, involucrada en lo que es una niña de 14 años y cruzando lo que son los límites de estado.
The state would also like to note the flight risk indicators in the Form 4, including the defendant being in the country illegally and having multiple identifications.
También el Estado quisiera notificar lo que son los indicadores de un riesgo de huida o de riesgo de vuelvo, debido a que el acusado está aquí de manera ilegal y posee múltiples identificaciones.
The state is seeking a $50,000 cash-only bond.
El Estado requiere una fianza de $50,000, siendo pagada solo en efectivo como fianza.
And if posted, then electronic monitoring, no contact with the victim, and no contact with any minors whatsoever.
También el Estado pide lo que es monitoreo electrónico, que no tenga ningún contacto con la víctima, ni tampoco con ningún otro tipo de menor.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, counsel. It's your turn to speak, sir.
Okay. Tengo una pregunta.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Dígame.
Yo no estoy secuestrando a nadie. Ella sabe, o sea, no estoy secuestrando a nadie. Sabíamos que era delito y yo le dije, o sea, bueno, yo entiendo eso, que es delito lo que yo hice. Entonces, quiero hacerme cargo. Si se quedó embarazada o alguien, yo quiero hacerme cargo de todo.
Okay. So, I'm not kidnapping anybody. I knew what I was doing was a felony, and I discussed it with her. And I understand it's a felony, and I would like to be responsible if she ends up pregnant. Responsible of the kid.
Y una pregunta más, yo no lo estoy secuestrando, sabía ella que quería venirse porque según ella o sea, su papá, o sea, le pegaba mucho, pues por eso me decía, me pedía ayuda a mí porque ella sabía que era mayor y ella menor, ella sabía, entonces, bueno, eso, yo sé, ella es mi novia, para que sepan, yo quiero hacerme cargo de ella, yo no quiero que le pase nada, nomás. Yo puedo pagar la fianza, todo.
I have to hear you.
Okay. So, this is not a kidnapping. She wanted to come with me. She told me that she was being abused by her father, We both know the age difference. Just want to let you know that she is my girlfriend, and I can pay the bond as well.
Okay. So this court is going to affirm the state's recommendation of a $50,000 cash bond. That means that you will need to pay $50,000 in cash to be released.
Muy bien. Esta corte va a afirmar lo que son las recomendaciones del Estado en cuanto a la fianza de $50,000 en efectivo. Por lo tanto, tendría que pagar $50,000 en efectivo para poder ser liberado.
If you do make bond, you will have an electronic monitoring device that restricts where you can go and when you can go.
Si usted paga la fianza de $50,000 y es liberado, va a estar usando un monitor que va pegado al talón de que monitorea y restringe dónde está usted y cuándo está usted en algún lado particular.
Okay.
You are not to have contact with the victim between now and your next hearing date.
Usted no va a tener contacto con la víctima entre ahora, este momento, y la fecha de la audiencia.
Your next hearing is August 7th at 8:30, and you will have an attorney to assist you.
Y la fianza.
La siguiente audiencia va a ser agosto 7 a las 8:30 de la mañana y un abogado va a estar ahí para asistirle.
Okay.
You have a question?
¿Y la fianza cuándo tiene una fecha donde tengo que pagar o lo puedo hacer por pagos?
As for the bond, is there like a specific date that I can pay it, or can I make installments on the bond?
I think you have to pay it all at once, but they will explain it to you when you go out to the rest of the area.
Yo creo que tiene que pagarlo todo de un solo, pero le van a explicar eso cuando salga de aquí y vaya a la otra área.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you, sir, Mr. Jose, for your services this evening. That is our last Spanish speaker for this evening. We do appreciate you coming in and translating for us. Oh, I'm sorry. Could the state have No, thank you. You may be excused. Would the state like to weigh in on any of the other matters? I apologize.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. I'll be back at 8, so thank you. All right, we still have some matters at the back of the house to go through. It looks like Mr. Philip Wee is combative. Mr. Michael Smith is combative or disruptive. Mr. Trayvon Murphy is disruptive. And Mr. Sheldon Tossi is also combative. So we'll go down through their list real quick. Philip Tavdare Wee, date of birth 4/3/2001, is a Superior Court probation violation warrant violating terms 4, 5, and 15 of their probation. A bond of $250 has been set. His next hearing is August 8th, 8:30 in the morning. The standard release conditions apply. Then Sheldon Tossi, date of birth 10/14/1993. It's a new case alleging dangerous drug manufacturing, Class 2 felony, criminal damage, Class 6 felony. An attorney has been appointed for his hearing August 7th, 8:30 in the morning. A secured appearance bond of $10,000 is set. He's not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact. He's also not to ride public transportation, including buses, light rail, or be on any of the property owned by public transportation. The next person is Michael Smith, date of birth 7/1/1986. He has two matters. The first is an out-of-county warrant, and because of the violation of probation, he will not be eligible for release. His attorney will be appointed to him at his next hearing in Apache County Superior Court on August 6th. And then his other case is a new Superior Court case, which is a weapon by a prohibited possessor, which is a Class 4 felony. He will have a Superior Court hearing with an attorney on August 7th at 8:30 in the morning. Secured appearance bond is set, and that at $5,000. The next person is Trayvon Murphy. He has two cases. The first one is a new case. It is a Superior Court case, date of birth 12/23/1995. New Superior Court case alleging Dangerous drug possession for use, Class 4. Possession of weapon by a prohibited person, Class 4. Unlawful flight from law enforcement, Class 5 felony. Endangerment, Class 6 felony. And then he has a variety of misdemeanors. Aggressive driving, exceeding posted speed by more than 20 miles per hour. DUI with combination, DUI with metabolites, and reckless driving, Class 2. An attorney has been appointed for him. His next hearing is August 7th at 8:30 in the morning. A cash-only appearance bond is set for him in this new matter at $50,000. And then his other case is a fugitive of justice matter, so we're going to have to do that in the back. This will be interesting. He is on a probation violation, though, from San Diego County, so he's not eligible for a bond under Arizona statute because he violated his probation. So I will ask him if he wants to waive his right to an extradition hearing, because even if he asked for an extradition hearing, he would be held without bond because it's a probation violation. So I will, as of right now, I am marking it that he is not choosing to waive his rights because he's not bondable. But if he does choose to waive his right, he would have to be brought into the courtroom. Okay, then we'll bring him in. If he does choose to waive his rights, we can make a finding on the FTR. All right, so unless he does not, so if he does not choose to waive his rights, this will be, the recording will be the record. If he does choose to waive his rights, we will return to the recording in order to take that waiver. Otherwise, the 5 p.m. initial appearance court is in session until 8 p.m., is in recess until 8 p.m.